At a time that many Pennsylvanians are struggling financially, news from Harrisburg over some substantial pay raises for some of Governor Wolf's staff members is raising eyebrows. Dennis Owen reports.
We still have a lot of work to do.
Tom Wolf was victorious on election night 2018, but his top staffers may have been the biggest winners. Soon after, Wolf bumped the salaries of 5 deputy chiefs of staff from just under $116,000 a year to just over $148,000. A raise of $32,000 or 28%.
$32,000 pay raises across the board for deputies in the governor's office. Okay, people need increases in wages, but their increase was more than my average blue-collar worker in Adams County. How do you justify that?
The press office is also part of the story. 4 deputy press secretaries got raises of more than $25,000, and several other staffers got pay hikes, totaling nearly $500,000 in additional payroll.
We lump onto that the benefits that happen in state government, to health care and pensions that are far exceed what you have in the private sector.
But the private sector is part of the governor's justification. A statement read in part, the governor's office is responsible for the functions of a 70,000-person, $80 billion organization that is the second largest employer in Pennsylvania. These positions are some of the most high-level in state government. The salaries are competitive with senior-level private sector salaries.
That's astronomical when you look at, I think, most people who work in the private sector.
The size of the raises is being questioned, but so is the timing of them.
Why would you wait until after the election to do it? That's because you didn't want people to get in an uproar prior to the election.
That was Dennis Owens reporting.